Hello, 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 everybody. Hi. Okay, we look great. That's
You
good.
look so good.
We look so hot. How's everybody doing tonight? In the comments, I see D Cruz, I see Hecklejack. I think so far we only have two requests, so I guess if nobody else requests something, Ari, you're welcome to free draw. Uh, let's see. So as far as the requests, we had Amity and Luz combined in one person and wants to hang out with me as their friend. And then Hecklejack, Wazzy and her family, Molly and her vending machine husband, having dinner at Peppino Spaghetti's Pizza Restaurant. Peppino is jump scared by a ghost. And I had to look up who Peppino Spaghetti was. Uh, because I, I figured it was some reference to something I knew, but I had to look him up and I was like, oh yeah, guy, I know who that is. That's cool. And we have another request from D Cruz. Amity is with V, and they are meeting Button Eyed Luz, and this Luz wants them to stay with her. Oh boy. I like that's always like an air of like spooky. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna do Heckledrex to start, and we have, of course, Ari here tonight with us. I
That's
haven't already
me.
said hello, hello. And if you think that Ari looks like they're drawing slowly, that's my fault. It's something to do with my streaming thing, and I gotta figure that out because I thought I fixed it and then I did not. But Area's fine. It's just streaming problems. That's
You'll
it.
get my art when it decides to pop up. It'll be a sexy little surprise for the whole family.
Beautiful. Oh, and Colindram followed me. Hello, Colindram. How are you not already following me? Am I following you? We'll have to find out. Okay, so doing
I think I will do D Cruises first.
yeah.
Amity lose.
Oh,
Big
and
mash 'em up.
and then we have a first time chat from a bot.
Yay!
How do I report this? Hold on, I got to block a bot somehow. How do I do that?
I wish you could code something where if you type eat shit into the chat, it automatically blocks them.
Like that's the command, that's the code.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta figure this out because I am very bad at. I never have to really block people. I always forget how to block. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Nope, that's not it. Not it. Hmm. How do I block you, fine sir? Highlight points. Hmm. Why do I not know how to do those?
Believe in you.
We'll do it. Oh, also, D Cruz is asking, JunkiePasta, how are you tonight?
What was that?
How are you tonight?
How am I? I'm pretty good.
You've been doodling some cat boys.
I have been. Sorry, my wife is flossing and distracting me.
Oh,
And by flossing, I mean the dance. She's not showing me her oral hygiene.
aw. Has she brushed her teeth properly tonight?
She will. She will.
She will. Oh, and Screech Hawk cheered 25 bits. Thank you. All right. Let's get to drawing. I have banned who I perceive to be a bot, so that's all set. Um, I'm not used
Oops,
to
all
do.
bots.
Oops, all bot. Oh my gosh, isn't that like Twitter? Okay, like Twitter's banning the bots or something.
Yeah.
We're getting rid of all the bots once and for all. All the I swear to God, there's good bots and then there's like the shirt bots and whatnot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, I want this on a shirt, and then
Oh my god, yeah. I like using that to my advantage by saying, like, putting copyright at Disney Works, because then they get mad. And it's funny.
I like the one where they put it on like they were like put this on a shirt and it's like a Disney intellectual property Mickey Mouse,
Yes.
so they can get like in trouble for it. That's clever. That's fun. Did you know they actually made this has been circulating around I think Twitter today. They made like a hologram sort of an of like Walt Disney himself.
That's scary.
Yeah, and like it's supposed to be like Mickey Mouse magicking him up, from Fantasia.
Okay.
And then he's like his hand movements don't really match what he's saying. It's all like kind of weird and delayed. And it's just like one of those things where it's like, maybe we shouldn't somebody says something like really uncanny, like, oh, this
Yeah, I
is
was
how we
gonna
bring
say
him
it's
back from
probably
the
very
dead.
uncanny valley.
Yeah. Like this is how we bring like the famous people back to life. We put them in movies when they're already dead. We put them in like holograms for to greet guests at Disneyland. We're really getting there as a society. Bizarre. Ari, have you ever been to Disneyland?
Not Disneyland. I've never stepped foot in the state of California, but I have been to Disney World.
I always forget that Disneyland, Disney World are two different places, and that I'll get it either incredibly right or incredibly wrong. 50-50 chance.
The land or the entire world.
I can never get it right, whichever one's in like California or Florida. Florida. I
Well, right.
Florida. I don't think I've ever really listened to like a Flow Rider song before. Um Also, everybody watching out there, if you'd like, definitely put in a art request. Because I see viewers.
I see you.
I see you. Feel free to put in an art request. Ari and I will be, and you do that through channel points, Bananions points, whatever I have them listed as. Um, and we'll get to drawing at some point between now and 10 o'clock. A very chilled 2 hour night. What's going on?
We can accomplish anything in 2 hours.
We can save the world in 2 hours. We can, what is it? Travel Google Maps of a
We
grand
only
old
got four
time.
minutes to save the world. No hesitate.
You ever
Grab a boy
watch?
and grab a girl.
You ever watch? I think it was Heroes.
Heroes. Just heroes. That's it. That's all.
I think it was Heroes. Like save the cheerleader, save the world.
Oh, I don't know.
It was like this old show that they actually brought back, and I could not watch the kind of like continuation reboot. I just couldn't like nothing felt coherent to me anymore. But I remember sitting down during a summer and like watching practically the entire series, a bunch of seasons of Heroes, and I only remember so much. Like I remember so much and yet so little. There was like a
Some shows are
yeah,
like that.
and it's just like, oh, hello, hello. Um, Star is here and has been following me for 9 months and 18 days and 1 hour. Hello, thank you. And Iconic's here.
Dedication.
Hi.
Yeah.
Eating dinner. What an excuse. I'm kidding. I know. I've actually started eating dinner earlier, and it kind of makes me feel a little bit better inside. I don't know if it's like a mental thing or like an actual thing. I try and eat dinner by 6 o'clock and see if that helps
Uh,
me out any. Not recommending that. I'm not saying change your lifestyle or anything, but I've been trying it out. Um, but yeah, like what was it? It was this, and then there was some other show recently. Like now that you mention it, like you don't remember a lot, right? Um, oh, what show was it? What show was it? Oh, I remember. It was because the Star Trek I brought up the Star Trek live action films with Chris Pine. I don't remember anything that happens in those. I watched both of them.
like it's so wild. Like I dedicated a significant chunk of my life to these pieces of media, but it's gone. It's gone in my mind.
Poof, disappeared. Like, and I've said this before. Like, I watch a show and I love the characters, and then you say like, oh, don't you love like this very specific character at this very specific moment, all these specific things, and I'll be like, Yeah, I love what's his face. Like I can't give you the actual name of him, but I love that one character.
I love that guy.
And I'm not kidding. Like I do love the character, but like I can't. I can't remember anything. I'll just be like, Naruto, how they got like that one kid. Love that kid. Couldn't tell you his name. He's
The
great.
guy.
It's just Kakashi Lover says, I love that guy with the face. Yeah, exactly.
That
Who's that man?
feller.
That feller. Was it the good bean? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm terrible and I have to look up a reference of I have a reference of Wazi. Wait a minute, hold on. I don't need to do this. I have options, I have methods.
You're like, I don't need to use my brain entirely to conjure.
It's so I get on a stream and I think like, "Oh, I can talk like a normal person. I'm so cool." And then the stream starts and I'm like, "Coherent full sentences? No, nope. Mm-mm." Um oh, and Rage Star cheered 50 bits. Thank you. And it was the song Whopper Whopper, or is it? No, I don't know how it goes. Okay. It just goes I don't remember going just Whopper Whopper Whopper.
It's Whopper, Whopper, Double
That's
Whopper,
it.
Junior, Triple, something Whopper,
And the way that's written here
Perfect
is
Toppers.
yeah, and it's like Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Perfect Whoppers, Perfect Toppers, Whopper, 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 Whopper.
I had Burger King today. That's funny.
I had
I'm a
McDonald's.
sponsor.
Everywhere we eat, now that we're streamers, we're sponsoring it. If I just like head in there. I'll give you free you give me free food, I'll give you a free shout out on my stream that I do once a week on Wednesdays. I just want a free little burg. Um Also, Iconic says when the guy did that one thing, bro. Yep. Uh,
So true.
and Iconic's also asking how we're doing today. I think we're doing pretty good. Uh, I'm getting ready for a convention this weekend. I'm gonna be at KatsuCon.
Oh hell yeah, chicken cutlet con or pork cutlet
It
con.
literally is, isn't it? And like, I actually, I know that a couple of our mutual friends, I think, used to go there pretty frequently. Um, Arian,
Yeah.
Aries, and I. And I don't remember if I've ever. I'm kind of like going to this con a little late at my age. I feel like everybody was going when we were younger, and I just didn't go. And now I've been there for Magfest, and now I'm going for Katsu. And I'm just so glad I got to go to Magfest. I missed it so much, and I'm hoping that I have a pretty decent experience this weekend. I will say I am missing. I found my summer hat for a character, and I am still missing a little wing clip. So I reordered some for tomorrow, hopefully to get here before I leave. So crossing my fingers for that. Otherwise, I'm still gonna probably search for it after the stream tonight, and then once I find that, I will have all my cosplay pieces.
Oh,
So I'm gonna do. I might be doing a very quick Medusa cosplay from Soul Eater. Um, I don't have anything good for her arms. I just have like fake tattoo sleeves.
nice.
It's gonna be like tribal tattoos.
Oh, love it.
So it's not, because it's the closest I could get to her like her snake stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it makes the most sense to me. And then I'm doing Ai-chan from Oyasumi Poon Poon. I'm gonna do a different dress this time.
Boom
Uh
boom time.
yep, Poon Poon. I didn't know that there was actually a live action movie made by another work of the same mangaka of Goodnight Poon Poon.
Oh.
And I need to go find it and watch it. I know that Da Demon's Da Destruction is getting an anime adaptation, but that's different. I'm excited for that too, though. I also like that it's like bo 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 bo.
Classic.
So now we have another Demons. Da Destruction.
Nice.
Oh, so excited. Um, Snake's asking. I know this is a question that you dodged before, but does Froggy have a gambling problem? I I don't know. The one reason I was like not answering it was because I don't know. I don't like being. I don't. How do I say this? It's the banana Q&A. Stop asking me questions about other people.
If I wanted questions about Froggy, I'd make a Froggy Q&A.
Exactly. I actually was saying to Froggy, if I want to, I'm gonna tell people, I'm gonna tell everybody else if they want to ask you questions, then they have to ask you to make a Froggy Q&A account on one of those sketchy websites that everybody keeps using, and he's just gonna say no, like he's just never gonna do it. Um, but I don't know. I don't think that Froggy is a gambling problem in general. If I were to actually answer that question, um, I think I don't know. I don't experience people gambling that often. I've been finally to a casino within like the few recent years. Like as an adult, I've been to a casino. The only joy I find in casinos is just drinking while everybody else plays.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I just rather play video games. I'd rather play arcade cabinets. I don't see like it looks so fun. It looks so bright. It's cool and all, but like you can't do anything except lose money and then also potentially maybe gain some money.
Perhaps.
So it's like I personally don't see the joy in it. If somebody offers, like, if someone's like, "Oh, just like put in a few dollars, play like one game," I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, I'll do it." But I just don't find joy in it. I don't find joy in gambling. Um, oh, Peaches is here. Hi, Peaches. Peaches says gambling is sad. Yeah. That is true. But like, oh, and Hecklejack says apparently Australia has a gambling epidemic. Don't know how to. I mean,
No.
I'd say it's pretty. I'm sure it's possible. But yeah, if anything, I think if you're gonna go gamble, have fun, just be smart. I think that there is a way for you to like play and then know your limits, and then just you don't do it all the time like some people do. And then I'd say you don't have an addiction. If you just don't do it all the time and you have a limit for yourself. So
Righto.
yeah. Um, but yeah, if people want to gamble, I'm not going to tell them no. I just don't care for it, and I'll just hang out and watch them and have at least one alcohol,
Just one.
a single one. Also, if you're underage, do not drink until you're 21, please and thank you. If you're going to do it around responsible friends, but also please don't drink until you're old enough because your brain needs to develop. Thank you for coming to
Sure
my TED
does.
Talk. Be smart, play hard. One of those.
Be
Also, we got
smart and play even harder.
Leaving her and Crusher Cannon's here. Hello, and we got a redeemed hydrate.
Zip, zip, baby.
Ah. Oh, and Crusher Cannon says, as someone with a addictive personality, I refuse to gamble. That is the smart thing to do, I think. If you understand yourself, and that's what you choose to do, I think that's a very smart and responsible decision. Here, wait, hold on. I have to see. I know that the pasta man has to be fighting in the background, but let me just look at this request again. Yeah, he's getting jump scared by a ghost. That's what it was.
I'm
And
the pasta man fighting in the background of life.
he's fighting for his life, being scared by the ghost. Imagine it's like a toilet ghost. I'm fighting for my life in here. It's so stupid. It's one of my favorite fucking jokes. I just like
It's
how
really good.
I love the desperation. I'm fighting for my life in here.
Like this if you cry every time. I sure do.
I always think back to the froggy art you did and how it's like I let that happen and I don't regret it, but I'm also like, why did I let you?
Thank you for the freedom. I'm sorry that I do
Don't
terrible things for
apologize.
Froggy
No
whenever I'm here.
apologizing. No, it's kind of funny. Like it works. Never apologize, Ari, for being you.
Thanks. I'm like, what terrible thing will I draw for Froggy? What predicament will he be in? We'll see.
I feel like I should say something about gambling, but I'm also like, let the poor man live. Like, we're actually so where we go in for Katsu, there is an MGM Grand hotel, and,
Ew.
and they have a casino there. And we actually went last year for a night, just for a little bit. And we actually, honestly, it was so worth it because not even about gambling or whatever. We got to see like a little Chinese New Year performance with like some dancers and the dragon costumes, and
Ew.
it was honestly so amazing. And I've never seen that before. So it was worth it just because we were in the right place at the right time. Um and like I keep fucking up Molly McGee's little bangs. She's got ears there. Uh but like I don't know. We did win money though. So that made it worth it. We won like 100 something bucks.
Oh, that's pretty juicy.
Yeah. So I think I got to keep it, so that was awesome. Gambling's only worth it if I get to keep the money.
I keep it the money.
It is my money now, thank you.
Oh my god, did you watch Hey Arnold in your youth?
That's one of the shows I barely remember. Yes, okay. I only remember very specific scenes from Hey Arnold, and I never saw the movie. Um, I remember, and it's always like the most like dumbest scenes. I remember a scene where the grandpa is going into Arnold's grandfather's going into the bathroom, or vice versa, or they're like the grandmother, and they have like a moment of an argument, and one of them's in the shower, so they like flush the handle, and it like I think it makes the water hot, right?
Oh yeah.
And I kept thinking to myself, like, is that actually what happens? So I was always so scared that my siblings would try that shit on me when I was younger. Because
I
I was,
think it's if
yeah.
the plumbing is not good. So like the house I grew up in, that would happen.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I don't think it happened in our house after all, because I don't know. I don't know. I can't, it's been too long, I can't remember. But it was like, it's one of those things where you watch something and it's a cartoon, but you take it as fact and you're just like, and you just never know. So you're just scared of it.
That's so fair.
And you're like waiting
It's
for it to
truly an
happen.
unknown.
And just that and like cheesecake and tuna fish were like three weird, like fictional things that scared me as a child. Something about those. Uh, oh, Crusher Can says it won't let me buy bits when I have exact change. I'm so angry. Oh no. Oh, also, we have new activity. Hold on. Let me see. Um, some more requests. I will get to that in a minute. Um, and hold on. Let me see. Because I missed some conversation here. Snick's asking after finishing season 1 of Star Trek Lower Decks, what was your opinion on it? Oh, wait. And then I have another question for Ari in a second. After finishing, I already loved Star Trek Lower Decks from the clips I had seen. So it was really fun to be able to watch it all together. Um, I'm really excited for season 2. I already received the DVD, so I have that to watch next. And I can't wait for them to get the rest of it and for because season 4 is confirmed. Um, I just want gosh, I want Rutherford and Tendi to get together so bad. Like I'm okay with them staying friends too, but I want them to get together. They're such a cute fucking couple. Uh,
But consider.
what's up?
Oh, you're like, but consider this.
I know. Oh my god, they're so cute. Like he literally says, like I'm trying to impress a cute girl in like one of the first in one of the episodes of the first season, and it's like he's already just trying to like establish a friendship with her, but like he also definitely
Ah, did it again.
like he definitely sees her like somewhat romantically, but like there's like that thing. It's like will they, won't they? And now I gotta look up this pasta pepperoni dude. Hold on, pepino, spaghetti pizza. I guess the ghost you'd be scared of would be the ghost from Molly McGee, wouldn't it? Um, and Ari, let me know when you're ready for the next request. And what D Cruz was asking you, Ari, a moment ago was if you had seen the button-eyed, spooky. Let me go find it actually. Hold on. Stream art. Like spooky. I think I did like a loser in Amity. Yeah, it was Amity before. I think. Yeah, I did that on a stream by myself. So I guess have you seen those, Ari?
Oh yeah, I sure have.
Because that's actually what I was kind of thinking of when we were seeing this request too, like that point of view and all. Um,
I like it spooky. What can I say?
I can do spooky. It's very hard to be spooky when you're Italian, and then there's the ghost thing from Luigi or whatever. Mamma mia! Oh, this guy's got
Oh,
so much funny fan art of this character. He looks so goofy. Okay. It's like if they did the what is the thing that they do? Fusion Ha?
yeah.
It's like that. Oh, also really funny. I'm gonna do like the vending machine husband's getting a drink. That's all he ordered. He's full of drinks. Why should he have one? I don't know. Um, but yeah, Ari, it's like Amity and Luz did the Fusion Ha thing. I'm very
Oh,
impressed.
thank you. I'm just like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, bada bing, bada boom, you know?
Amazing, beautiful. Uh, oh gosh. Oh, and Hucklejack says Peppino is very inspired by 90s cartoons. You can so tell. Absolutely. I'm trying to think, like, as far as being scared, right? Like, when it's like the cartoony, like eyes popping out thing. Here, wait, I'm gonna do it like he's like floating. I want to do that. Please be aware, I am not a cartoonist. Do not be fooled. Let's see. Uh,
Yowza, wowza.
trying to think. What? How does this man look so scared? Ah, he's terrified. This also looks kind of like an awooga, but like let's see what happens. He's got. I'm assuming this man has at least some hair on his head. Got an ear. This is me trying to draw a very cartoony looking game character. Oh dear. Um, and Crush Can says, I sent a second request. Please ignore my first one. The new one to look at is Teen Gohan wrecking the collector from Owl House. Shit, and Super Saiyan
Oh,
2. Oh my
that's a
god.
baby fighting a baby, but one baby is significantly more buff.
Buff babies?
Buff babies. I mean, they're young. They're like Teen Gohan is a very young teen. In fact, I think he's like 13 at the oldest. He might even be like 12 in the Cell Saga. I don't remember.
Aw, he's a
He's
little boy.
he's a little boy.
I always think it's so funny. Whenever I have like friends, which is often on this channel, I can always tell where it gets like very like with getting very Super Saiyan or very Persona or very like Final Fantasy online or whatever. I'm just like, this is where I can't say shit. I am incredibly unfamiliar with the source material, but that's not a bad thing. Tell me all you know about Dragon Ball Z, and I will know some of it and assume most of it.
Tell me Dragon Ball Z, and I will know Dragon Ball Z.
I will then understand, indoctrinate me into the world of God knows what the hell. The
I
buffest
don't
form.
really I don't know what happened to me because like I haven't like been into anime for like the last couple of years and then like
Hmm.
all of a sudden I'm just like probably like right before the pandemic like a full year I'm just like I'm gonna hyperfixate on Dragon Ball again and then here I am baby.
And that's honestly, as far as things are considered, that's not too bad. Also, we're being asked how many requests we'll do tonight. As many as possible. I'm definitely doing Hecklejacks are always the ones where I like have to, especially these particular ones. I always have to like kind of take a minute and see how fast I can get it done. And last stream, with the VTuber nonsense, I definitely didn't get through to a lot of requests. So I probably will get through more this time. We'll see.
We're so strong. We could do it.
I feel like this man is like Bob's Burgers if he was a cartoon character.
But ain't he though?
A little bit. Also, I'm pretty sure this is like a. I'm assuming this is a apron. If it's not an apron, it's an apron now. He wears an apron. It's a restaurant. Iconic says, as a Mexican, Dragon Ball Z was injected into my blood at birth. Ooh. Trying to think. My first stuff was like, all right, and where's the ghost from Molly Mickey? Um, my first stuff was like, Sailor Moon and like Pokemon and Digimon. Um, but and like I said before, maybe I wasn't like super selective with anime when I started getting really into it. And I hate to
Oh
say,
god, yeah. I feel like back then it was like let's get our hands on literally anything we could get.
watch it illegally and all, and like, oh my god, I would literally just watch whatever was updated that day, and I wouldn't be very selective. Like, I eventually got more and more selective the more I like kind of understood what I was watching, and like I still would consider a lot of the children's shows. I feel like a lot of people don't consider like Pokemon or whatever, especially the older stuff, anime, even though it is. They just think of it as like Saturday morning cartoons, which isn't wrong, but it's like you have to understand like it is the Japanese media. So like,
Yeah.
yeah. So but like when I like first started realizing what I was watching was anime was actually because of YouTube, getting into YouTube and like watching Naruto as like three-part YouTuber videos. And
Nice.
and then I like got into watching a bunch of other shit. And I think that's so funny because I would never have expected it to be Naruto. And like,
We all have our entry points.
yeah, of like getting super fixated. And I used to watch it on Toonami and be like, "Oh, this thing's so stupid. I don't know what it is." But then I experienced YouTube and everything, and I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm gonna watch the entirety of Naruto,
You gotta.
three-part episodes." And like, oh my gosh. And then I started finding the streaming sites where they post it, and then that's where everything went downhill. I learned about Vimeo. I learned about whatever. I watched the entirety of Orin High School Host Club on both YouTube and Vimeo, I think. And then
Wow.
I watched the entirety of Eureka 7 on Vimeo. And then everything else was YouTube or whatever.
Nice.
I will say I half-assed this poor ghost arm, but we're gonna go with that, and then I'm gonna move on to my next request. Ah. um, Crusher also watched Naruto and three-part videos on YouTube. Yeah, represent. Um, Kakashi says I watched a lot of anime as a child. Didn't really understand it was anime until see, yeah, exactly. Also, how every different favorite character it went from like I like Naruto to I like what's the shadow user boy's name? Starts with an sh, right? Hmm.
Oh, what Shikamaru?
Shikamaru was like my favorite for a hot second, and then now it's just always been Kiba. Now it's Kiba.
He
Um,
puppy.
I
Okay.
love him. I guess I'm gonna do Parappa the Rapper with a vape next. Oh, so Ari, would you like other requests? I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Oh
take a photo
yes.
for you. What am I doing? Please forgive me. I am a terrible streamer. And you get the pleasure of seeing my shadow.
Yeah.
So these are just the hold on. The most recent ones that I see here. Which I think well, don't do the first one by Crusher Cannon, I guess. Do the second one. And then we also had uh bu- 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 I'm just gonna make sure that they can see what you guys have asked for. There we go. All right. And then there's one other one. And I'm doing the Parappa the Rapper with a vape.
Actually was good and had
Hmm.
the stream open for a long time, so I can see the majority of the art requests.
Well, you should be able to like get it onto another menu is the thing. We gotta one of these days, Ari. One of these days, if and when I see you in person.
You can do it. It'll be great.
Oh, and
I
Crusher.
think it's
Yeah.
because
Sorry.
I'm never like touching Twitch on my laptop because it simply could not handle it. So I don't know if it's a mobile issue like we were talking about last time.
See, I don't know if you can actually access it on mobile. I'm unsure, but I know if you had it on the computer, I will say from personal experience, doing it on the computer and switching between is a little complicated, but it is possible. Also, we got redeemed hydrate and a stretch. And Crusher Cannon highlighted message, Banani, shut the heck up. You are a wonderful stream and fill my days with hours of joy. Also, sorry if I'm being too pushy or rude. I'm a little drunk. Ooh,
My
celebrating.
mind.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention this. It is the day after Valentine's Day. And thank you, Crusher Cannon. You're good. Uh, it's the day after Valentine's Day. I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day or a great one or what have you. Also, stretch. And like, Froggy and I went out to dinner and gave each other chocolates. It was very nice.
Tender.
Get some fucking good food. Um, and I found the perfect chocolate for Froggy. A I went to Walgreens, you know, friendly neighborhood Walgreens, and I was just looking at stuff for the heck of it, being like, "Huh, I wonder if there's any good chocolate." And there's a Dachshund one, and I'm like, "Oh my god, Froggy would kill for that." Like, and sure enough, he loved it. So I did good. Yeah, and then Froggy also got me a ton of chocolate, so now I have to eat through that. I'm very excited too.
You need to get to the store and enjoy all of the discount chocolate.
I always forget about that. Oh my god, wait, no, wait. Is it too late on the 16th?
Oh no, I'm sure they'll have it until like they're out, I would assume, yeah.
I wonder how popular my Walgreens is. Oh, what do I
What's with pharmacies being like the hot spot for candy?
I don't know. I mean, it's just 2 blocks away from me. It's easy.
No, that it's like I associate it with all holiday candy, like my local CVS or Kinney Drugs or literally anything. Like I only buy bags of candy at drugstores.
That's the place to get them. You got to get it's kind of the only time I ever get like like a single candy bar, you know, is when they're
Yeah.
like fancy flavors. And they're like, oh, look at this like Kit Kat duos. There's like the new flavor. It's mint and chocolate or coffee and something else or like strawberries and chocolate I don't know. I love those fucking Kit Kat duos. They're amazing. But like
Yeah.
they don't
Agreed.
they only come in one package. And Snake's asking, did I give him a soup chocolate? No. I swear to God, you guys, if Froggy and I like lived together and my life was different, I feel like I could actually deliver on the soup thing and stop dragging our feet. And it's not even my situation. I feel responsible. As the woman of the house, I must get him his soup. Gotta get in the kitchen. God, ugh, gross.
No soup gender roles.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't care who you are, man, woman, not. What I'm blanking on the terms. Jeez Louise.
They call me non-binary soup.
Non-binary. That's it. Thank you. You're non-binary. If you want to be in the kitchen, you can, but nobody can tell you what to do unless that's your thing. And I dig myself ever deeper into this
You could
pit.
do what you want as long as it's a sexy choice.
Exactly, a sexy choice. Thank you, Harry.
It has to be sexy. I find it funny to add sexy in front of things where it doesn't belong.
Ugh, the best way to go. Now I feel like I should
Um,
try that and see what happens.
it's fun. I recommend it. Let me. We got since we have a few requests from different people. I think I will do an
Yeah.
iconic
Okay,
uh,
yeah.
Hayden.
The way I see it, and I'm not saying do it my way. Do it however you want. I've been trying to if I see like do like this like one person has suggested like multiple things but other people have, I try and get through like everybody before I go back to a second request by someone who's
Yeah.
requested stuff. And I feel like that works pretty well. And, again, this is only once a week thing. If you guys are cool with like requesting it again, or if maybe you request it from another streamer, that's super fine too. Everybody know that episode of Family Guy where they get a vape and there's like
You
the
know,
douchebag vape face? I want to do that with Parappa. We're gonna make him do the Chris Family Guy douchebag vape face. 'Cause that
nice.
sounds pretty good to me. I've never actually played Parappa the Rappa. Like, I know about it, but I've never done it.
Oh, I haven't either. I've watched so many clips and stuff, but
I like the part where I don't know, it's like the creator or someone who worked on the game like said that canonically two of the female characters in the game were lesbians and dating. That's fun. I
oh,
like that.
oh hell yeah.
But also everybody can have their own headcanons if you don't agree with that and all. I don't care whatever way. They're characters that I'm not married to. Headcanon, just kidding. Um was it Jammy Lammy is the name of one of them? I think that's it. Jammy Lammy. I also live in family.
Absolutely.
I don't know the names of the characters. They're Parappa the Rappa. There's a thing where like that have you seen that video where it's like Parappa the Rapper and like Daffy Duck?
Oh my god, I slammed the peanut in
I
the car
slammed my
door every
penis
day I
in the
think about
car
it.
door. You slammed your penis in the car door. I love that.
Oh, yeah, I die every time. The scream at the end hurts me.
Oh! That's oh, I love media.
Too. What a blessing.
I feel like memes peaked there.
I wish everyone a very flam penis in the car door this evening. No, I'm kidding. It's a terrible thing to wish. If you so deserve it, then I wish that upon you. I think I'm gonna
What a
start wishing that, just leaving that in YouTube comments of unfavorable people.
I love how you combine those.
Why am I like this?
I loved it. I, and Shukan is asking, have you seen the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck they them pussy hits different meme?
Yes.
I might have. That sounds familiar. I got I gotta control myself. Now, oh my god, this is how fucking lizard brain I am. I just have. Now I've got the slam penis in the car door and repeat. Oh. Why is that so good? I'm gonna take some water.
Don't slam it too hard now. You good?
I just spout water everywhere. I gotta stop thinking about. I gotta stop thinking. Oh.
Absolutely slammed. Am I right, ladies?
This also works so well, Ari, because of your fucking avatar. Who better to sound like Daffy Duck than that? Than you.
My time has
Oh,
come.
oh, this is it. Honestly, I feel like someday I'm just gonna die from like loss of oxygen going into my brain.
I apologize for being such a silly little guy.
I love it. Uh, 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 okay. I'm coming down. It's coming down. Iconic says, damn, Ari is boobing with the breast of them.
He
That's also
is.
really good. Oh my god, wait, which request did you do?
He's going boo.
Boobs. Oh my god. It's not ending. It's not going away. Please. Okay. Whew. Snake says, man, is somebody boiling tea? What is that laughing noise? Uh, okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Oh man. I feel like if you're ever gonna hear sirens other than my noise on this stream, it's gonna be because I had to be taken away to the hospital.
Wee you.
Oh,
Wee you.
wee wee wee. I I've heard. So I live actually not very far from a hospital in the area. Like it's like a couple blocks down from me. Never been. Okay, but like a big hospital, right? And they're doing like renovations and stuff on it. Um, I was recently told by a coworker not to go there,
Oh no.
and I'm like, well, let's hope I never have to.
Like, I don't know how much of a choice I'll have, but I will certainly try.
Right? Like, I mean, I know that's where I'm gonna be taken to if I don't have a choice. Just like passing out or whatever. Oh my god. Scary times. I hope none of you ever have to deal with that. Spooky boo and boobs. Oh man. Oh, I can't think of it, Ari. I can't. It's trying to creep up on me. It's trying to make me think of it. I can't let it.
What?
I can't let the demons win.
Oh, the penis in the
The
car door.
demon, the car door. I feel like, oh my god. You know, I love that's one thing that's so great about it is I feel like that's a meme that like a video, however you'd like to put it, that like pops up every now and it never it it's always good. Like that's one that has not lost its charm.
Agreed.
Oh, oh my god. I feel like I'm trying to remember if I've drawn someone vaping before. I feel like it was Sonic, or Sonic was at least smoking weed.
Yes, he does.
Like that's like how many times have I drawn paraphernalia on this stream? Uh, I fun fact, I also don't vape. So this is my best interpretation of that. Since Parappa's so simple, I am gonna throw some color on him. Also, kind of funny that Parappa and Chris actually share kind of a color scheme. They both have like the light blue shirt, the pant. I think he's got jeans anyway, right? He's got pants, but then he's got like the orange hat. Wouldn't you know it? This was just destined to happen someday.
True.
Hecklejack says, "Fun fact: I also don't vape." Yeah, that's obvious. Yep, I'm a clean individual, except not really. I have one sin, and that is the alcohol, and that's it. And even then, I drink in only in social situations, really. So we're
In
playing it safe.
moderation, everyone.
What'd you say?
I said I drink in moderation, everyone.
Yeah, I promise. I think so. Actually, I celebrated a friend's birthday. I didn't end up going home until like I don't know 2.
Ooh, how spicy of you.
Yeah, like one because like trains don't run that well super late,
That's
So
true. A lot of it's just waiting.
a lot of it's just waiting. And I literally like watch my friend get into an Uber and I just like walk over to the train station and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not paying that shit. I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm taking the hour and a half train back home, thank you. And I love as a New Yorker, right? I have this like thing where oh, what do you call it? Like you fall asleep because it's like late and you're tired, but my body like wakes me up every time the train stops at a station, and I'll
Oh
like
hell yeah.
yeah, and I'll like look and see like where I'm at and determine is this a place where I have to get off or can I stay on the train and like nap until the next stop, which is, not that far away. And I'll somehow just miraculously wake up every time. And I feel like it's a skill I've developed living in the city.
Oh, definitely.
Like it doesn't matter where or when, and it just happens so naturally. And like I remember when I was still kind of like adjusting to city life as like an adult and like going back and forth with jobs and all. I took the train all the way to the very last stop at Coney Island,
Oh my god. Incredible.
and I was supposed to get off in Brooklyn Heights.
Mamma mia.
That was really bad, and like this is like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., something like that. I don't know. It was like late, and I actually got paid that week, so I had like a check that like in an envelope or something that I think got lost at some point or somebody took.
No.
So like the next day I go into work. I was an intern at a theater at the time, getting paid the teensiest little of money. I think it was like how much was it every week? Every 2 weeks I got like 200 or $300. Very meager pay. I was not living by myself or anything. Um and so I like go in and I'm like, "Hey, I don't know if anybody stole it, but in the event they did, can you void that check and give me a new one?"
Please.
Pretty please. I'm a dummy. Cuz like the night that happened, we had like celebrated the closing of a show. So I definitely was like in party mode.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that since. That was like the one time, and it's never happened to me ever since. But don't do that. Don't be me, kids. Um, Also, Crusher Can says, "Have you ever done a police?" I'm calling the weed, but no, for real. Have you ever done weed? No, I have never done weed. Um, and Six asking, have we finished the evil show called Velma? Yeah. Um, I mean, if we really want to talk about it, I feel like I feel like now that it's over, I saw that it was confirmed for like a second season. So it's just gonna pop back up eventually. But now that it's over, I feel like it's gonna like fade into obscurity until the next season starts. And like, it was okay. Um, like I said before, I think the writing isn't that great. I think as the episodes go on, the physical comedy happens less and less, so it's not as fun anymore. Like for those specific moments being fun, not like the show being fun. Um, I not to like give it credit for anything, but I do think it's funny that the show, the one thing it accomplishes is, how like a while back there was a big uproar about like, a white person can't voice a black character, right? And the one thing that Velma does, I think, at least in its main cast, succeed in is that I think every character is fashioned to the voice actor, like as far as race. And I feel like that part of me feels like that was absolutely intentional to like kind of combat that kind of thing. Be like, look at us, like give us a positive here. Like we did what nobody really does anymore at all, or never did, and now we're doing it, something like that. And I mean, I feel like that's like if I were to give it any kind of like, oh, you did it kind of thing, I'd give it a point for that.
A nice sprinkle.
Yeah. And also like um I realized that there's a character that plays like she's a waitress in the show and she plays like Velma's like stepmother. I realized that that's
Hmm.
the same woman who plays the nerdy girl in Brooklyn Nine-Nine that Jake Peralta
Oh.
marries at the end. And
Huh.
yeah, but like the problem I have with that is that everybody's gonna be like, fuck Brooklyn Nine-Nine, a cab." So I can't defend it. I I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine though, because I love Brooklyn. But yeah, I'm a New Yorker. The next request that I'm gonna do is and thank you. I want to make him look like Chris from if you look up a picture of Chris from Family Guy vaping, it's that pose that face that I tried to replicate, the pose that I tried to replicate. Um okay, let's see. Eric, can you remind me you said you were doing hold on, I'm looking at these. Holding a
It's
gun.
Hayden from Nart.
Nart. It's like calling someone a narc. You're a nart. Okay. Hold on, I'm just going through. I'm not doing that one because I kind of did it last time. So if Ari wants to do that, they can. Um, I'm gonna do. I guess I'll do Matt chugging down a hamburger smoothie with thick ice.
Like, so fucking big.
Yeah. Like, no, I think if I do watch the rest of Velma, it's definitely not going to be on like HBO Max. I think I started watching it on HBO Max, but that's because I'm not familiar with like streaming platforms of the current day. Because I've been trying to get away from them with all like like the the pop-ups and all, and like what it can do to your phone or your computer, stuff like that. It's the only reason I haven't really been using those. So now that I have been suggested them by, I believe, Snake and Canon, I'll probably be using that for. I used it for the rest of season one, and I'll be using it for the majority, if not the whole thing of season two, most likely. Okay. I was gonna look up somebody. I have to look up a reference for Matt. Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking for him. Hmm. There we go. Got it. Okay. Nart, aka Bortstead. It sounds like Boruto.
Exactly.
You know what I would like to do sometime one stream, doodle drawing request stream? I want to do like we take one character from one franchise and combine it or like clothing swap it with a character's outfit from another franchise. I think
Ooh, yeah.
like that was my warm up. Kind of. I did the character from Iruma-kun, Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. Um, and I gave him Kaminari's outfit from My Hero Academia because they both have similar hair with the yellow hair with the like kind of black lightning stripe look. So
Yeah.
so I'd like to do more of that. I like that as like kind of an exercise or like seeing how characters look. Um,
You know that hands are garbage and I hate them.
what are you trying to do?
Trying to give them a little thumbs down. Because boo.
Let me think. It would be thumb would be here. This is a nasty little thumb, but something like okay, wait, hold on. I know that
Yeah.
the thumb would
And
be
I
towards the
keep
body.
yeah, and I keep doing that, but it like doesn't want to fucking behave.
I feel like I could just this is like the let me do it for you going
For
down.
you. Let
But yeah, something like that.
me do it
For
for you.
you. Did not do it for you, Kermie. Decrease is asking what you guys drawing. Aries drawing a character from Naruto, and I'm drawing Matt, our friend Matt, also known as I believe Protopurlix is how you pronounce his name. Online, and he's chugging down a hamburger smoothie with thick ice. Um, I love how I just drew a face. Hold on, I got to figure out how this is gonna happen. Is this actually something that went down on his birthday? Also, I wish happy birthday to Matt on the side, but happy belated birthday, Matt. If you're out there, if you're listening. I did it again. Okay, hold on. Mr. Red Shirt Guy.
Oh, I think I have some of your black lines over here that I
Oh,
can't
let me get
erase. I
rid of
thought they
it.
were
I
mine.
thought I got rid of them. Oh my god, I did this to Froggy too last stream. I think I got rid of everything.
Yeah,
Ugh. We've replaced one meme for another. Now I've got let me do it for you stuck in my head. Ugh. Ari, why do I do this to myself?
I
I've
don't know. It's because they're earworms. They're the memes are doing exactly what they're meant to do,
oh
you know?
they're oh it's doing it. Also, like I totally thought that really was Miss Piggy. And like I'm like going I'm trying to show Froggy. I'm like, Froggy, look at this like this is what it's from. It's Miss Piggy. And the more I'm trying to like show proof and like show him what it is, the more I'm like, oh wait a minute. It's not actually Miss Piggy. It was just a joke.
It was a joke the whole time.
It's just a really fucking good impression. Oh my god.
Someone did it for her.
Oh my god. You know in Steven Universe, there's literally a song. What is it? Okay, hold on. Um oh gosh, how does it
Oh
go?
yes,
Yeah.
do it for him. Yeah,
Do it. Da-da-da-da, do it, do it for. I can't remember. Why is it? It's always like I literally will like think about this thing first thing in the morning. I'll hum
it's
it in
from
my
Sworn
brain.
to the Sword.
Do it for him, Steven. I just want to get one lyric right, please. Brain,
You
I'm
do it
begging for
for him.
you.
That is to say, you'll
You'll
do
do
it
it
for
for him.
him.
That's it. Ugh, coming in
Oh my god,
clutch.
there's a YouTube poop, a
Yeah.
Steven Universe YouTube poop that I've watched so many times, and
Yeah.
it's like of that episode, and now I can't sing that song correctly.
Can you send me
so
that?
so I'll sing it like keep your stance wide, keep your body wide. Left foot, left foot, left foot. Now go even faster.
I need this. I'm gonna find
I
it.
still have it in my favorites. I can send it to you at some point.
Oh, please do it right after the stream. I need it. Oh my god. I love it. I got you know what? I need to find this on ukulele. Eventually when I finally do ukulele streams, I feel like a majority of it's gonna be like me attempting the E chord on Steven Universe songs.
The
Ugh.
E chord is Mamma Mia.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like
Oh yeah.
I can't do the E chord. The E chord sucks. Any of y'all play instruments? Any of y'all play ukulele? I can't. I can't play the E chord to save my goddamn life. My fingers just don't want to do it, and it never sounds good.
It's like no Ricci.
No, it just. And I'm like, I always look for like the alternative note in the song. Like, what other note will this song allow me to do? I'm definitely making Matt a little bit more anime than normal. I'm trying so hard not to like just draw Wazzy's icon of him exactly as is. I need to give Matt some of my style for the purpose of the stream. Um, oh, and Snake says, "Who's your favorite Steven Universe character?" Ari, who's yours?
Oh boy. That's a hard one.
I miss Steven Universe.
Me too. That was a nice time to be alive.
Yeah. Continue
I
doing it
care
though.
about Pearl and what she's gone through and how she's grown.
Oh my god.
Even though, yeah,
Pearl had it fucking rough. And I feel like what's funny is like I feel like if I were to compare her to another character that like recently aired, but it's not, it's over by now. Um, Wamawink from Centaur World.
oh my god, yeah,
They're kind of similar with how like they're trying to be protective and everything, but also overbearing.
yeah.
Like they're now that's a crossover I want to draw now. Sheesh. Okay. Um.
Centaur World requests, please.
Ugh. I need more. I need to. I need to draw Centaur World characters more. I need to get their designs down. Um,
Oh my god, I've drawn Zulius before.
I think I've seen that.
Um,
Yeah, it's a
I
damn good
gotta.
Zulius.
No, thank you.
Like, I think so far I've only drawn like I've drawn a Sonic the Hedgehog centaur.
Nice.
Yeah, I gave Matt like a giant fucking forehead. Whoopsies. I've drawn myself as a centaur. I don't know if I've drawn anything else as a centaur. I don't think I've tried actually drawing anybody from Centaur World yet. But oh, what a good fucking show. But like Steven Universe, it's hard to pick a favorite character. I feel like I always default to Garnet, because she's really cool. And also if we're staying on brand here, um, pink and blue. Like her little like first version cotton candy look.
Oh yeah.
That's the Bananions, baby. Just kidding. Doesn't work that way. um, but that's not why I like her. But I do like that. I do like that. Gosh, who's my? I don't know. I feel like Pearl gets the better outfits out of everybody every time she has to change. I like. Gosh, I like Steven. When he's going through his teenage stuff, it really frustrates me, but I get it.
Oh, like Steven Universe Future, where he's just like, I'm having a bad time all the time.
Yeah, and he's trying to like adjust and like figure himself out, and then like ultimately what he decides to do. It's that I liked Steven Universe Future, like I still liked it, but it's meant to be hard. It's meant to be tough, you know? It's not meant to be like a cakewalk, but it really hurt me to like watch him struggle. Um
Yeah.
because I felt like, going through the whole series already and what he's had to deal with and like how he's had to like adapt and grow and kind of like stop being like such a goofy kid and start like taking responsibility more seriously. And then like the whole like getting your fucking soul ripped out of your little tummy. Like that's trauma. So, I don't know.
Yeah. You're just like, he was already so rough. Leave him alone.
Like let me just have good happy I'm kidding. I know I can't have that. Uh but like there's like an episode the episode that I think hurts me the most in like Steven Universe when it comes to that is the episode where he like doesn't see his dad with like the rose colored glasses anymore.
Yeah.
That one was like really hard for me to that one still to this day I still can't really like process it um because I don't see his dad as really having done anything wrong, I guess. He just like, it's Steven can't really understand that his dad had his own situations when he was his age.
Yeah.
And even though he was not living the crystal gem life, it still like to him was something that he didn't want. And I feel like it's like Steven refusing to really see it from another point of view, even though Steven's usually so it just felt kind of out of character for me. It felt very hard to accept that this is the way that Steven would like behave. I mean, he's going through his own shit, so maybe that's why. But it just
Yeah.
that's
I think it's
yeah.
just like, I'm now dealing with all of my trauma at once, and I am incapable of processing shit at the moment. Please give me 3 to 5 business days.
3 to 5. Yeah, exactly. And like I don't know. I don't think it's like terrible or bad. It like personally, it's the one thing that I can't like suspend my disbelief and think that Steven would behave this way. Um, it just was weird. But yeah, no, he's going through a lot of shit. Um, and Crush Skin says, I drew Cotton Candy Garnet. I should post a fic. Yeah, do it in the art channel. And Shinobi says, later Steven is bullshit. Ooh. Later
Oh my
Steven.
goodness.
Yeah. Kanan says, later Steven was more endearing to me because I was a traumatized kid and didn't realize till I was 14. Ooh, boy. I was being abused because I was mentally ill and parents weren't equipped for that. Yeah, I mean, but you figured it out, and I would hope that you're doing okay now. Like, oh, excuse me. That went down the wrong way.
I'm
Yeah,
choking on
I
your
am
saliva.
joking.
I do that.
But like, yeah, that's the thing is like, see, that's why I can't say like I don't like. I feel like it is like the correct Steven at that moment, but I just personally, I just feel like, but something about it feels off. But I think it still is like the right call to show him that way, show what was going on, regardless. I'm just gonna give Matt a quick little red shirt, and then we'll move on. Yeah, exactly. Kakashi says the episode where Steven starts disliking his dad, you really get to see him as teenage. Yeah, exactly. You really see him as a teenager. And like, I don't know,
Yeah,
he's
that's the thing.
yeah.
Teenagers are terrible. We all remember when we were teens.
Oh, I was terrible. I think the biggest tantrum I had at like 12 or 13 years old, I was very upset with something. I was throwing like some sort of like, teenager tantrum to my mother. And like
Classic.
I'm holding a brush cuz I was just brushing my hair, right? I guess. And then that's when like I'm having the conversation I get angry. I slammed the brush on the ground. I threw it on the
Ooh,
ground with
spicy.
as much force as I could muster. And not my best moment. And, it's not like
That's
it's
not that's not terrible.
I know, but like still, it's like I always think that is like one of the worst moments. Like not okay, like one of the stupidest tantrums I probably had as a child, and like one of the stupidest thing I did was like kids break stuff when they're upset. Anything that they can get their hands on, it'll come crash on the floor. It'll break, and the fact that it was like a hairbrush and it like snapped in two. It hits the floor and like the big bulky part snaps right at the place where the handle's at. And as soon as I realized I had done it, I like run out of my mom's room. I'm so upset with myself.
Aw.
I just displayed aggression.
You're the most wholesome teenager I've ever heard of, I think.
Oh no, I doubt. I think I was. Oh man, I'm sure I've had worse or better moments. Who knows? I have, I do have one family member in the chat. So if you're listening to me, don't comment. They don't need to know. You don't need to tell them anything. Um,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
I need to get on to another request, but I'm just like I hate the faces I'm drawing
I
today.
like that face. I like this one.
You
Let me
just
do
keep
it
that
for
there.
you. Yeah, why not? Um, yeah. Crusher Cannon, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Listen. I think when it comes to meds, uh, they're for the better. They're for good. They're more for your benefit than anything. And I think you're doing great. I don't know. Um, I don't know anything about medications really. But yeah. Also, you're making me really want to watch Naruto right now, Ari.
You got an art
I'm having like
before you fart.
a little nart fart.
It's true.
I want to get back and watch all my Kiba Inuzuka episodes. All like the
Just
filler season.
that's true. That's where you'll see the most of him, unfortunately. Nowhere else.
He gets to be one of like the main kids going to rescue Sasuke. He gets like some moments of his like time to shine. And then you
Yeah.
just see him in fillers. But that's why I liked him so much. Like I got to see so much of him. It was so good. And then I still liked Shikamaru. Shikamaru was fine. I still liked
Yeah,
him
he
enough.
was fun.
Like, oh,
Ah.
again with you.
It's fun. It's a little jump scare. It was red this time.
Drink every time somebody fills the page. We should come up with like a Banana stream drinking game. I feel like we shouldn't, but we should. Just now that I'm thinking about people, like there are some people of I'm assuming of age drinking in the chat. Y'all better be.
I wish I could be drinking. I work tomorrow. The hell.
Yeah, right. Ugh. I get to drink at Katsu. And yes, I do believe that Crusher Cannon is my age or our age, so I believe they're of age. If memory
Yikes.
serves. I'm looking out for y'all, that's all. And also, D Cruz apparently found some Owl House stickers. You want to put them in the Discord? I'm down for some Etsy posts. Show me what y'all are buying on Etsy, looking at. I actually saw today on Twitter an Etsy post of the hey, like, wow, man, you piss loud as fuck rugs for your toilet with like Rouge the Bat and like Sonic
Yes.
saying like, nice, you know what, and Shadow. I put that into a group chat somewhere. I was like, look at these amazing novelty items I found today, thanks to Twitter. I could put that in the Discord if people want that. Um, there's Matt drinking a hamburger smoothie. I felt like it makes more sense if it just looks like a hamburger. What other weird? I guess there are tomatoes in this thing, so let's put in some tomatoes. I feel like I didn't put meat in the burger. That might be my biggest problem. All right, what you gonna draw next?
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
For you.
Iconic says you can make the let me do it for you Snoot keep his dog if it will make you feel better. Ah, that's a fun idea. Aw. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crush a Cannon, we're the same age. Or around the same age. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Um well, I'm really happy for you. And that's the reason to drink tonight is to celebrate. That's for sure. Um okay, so I'm going to do another one here as well. Do
Um, I will do Crusher's Gohan beating up the collector.
That's going to look like something.
Oh
Um
yeah. Who knows what I will do, how I will approach this, but it will be approached.
oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm going to do I think let me do it for you, Kiba. Yes. Uh
Aw, cute.
Bananions dress up like Zen Kaiser from Kikai Sentai Zen Kaiser. That is a tongue twister.
Oh,
Ken Kaiser, Kikai Sentai Ken Kaiser. Kika Sentai Ken Kaiser. I feel like the more you say it, the more it sounds like you're saying concussion. Okay. Uh, we're gonna do. I have to look up Kikai. Kikai. Kikai Sentai Ken Kaiser. Okay. Dressed up like Ken Kaiser. Oh, this is so colorful. It's a rainbow. Hold on. Okay, Sen Kaiser. Other than pink and blue, I love rainbow things. Uh, you guys ever watch Venture Brothers? Because this is also making me remember the Venture Brothers outfit of that one rainbow superhero, like Mr. Sunshine or something, right? What's that guy's name? Ah, okay. I wonder what poses. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna use this color. There was oh, now you're making me think. There was like a tongue twister today at work, and now I will never remember what it was, but it's gonna be in my head. I'm gonna remember it later. We get like I think I've said before, we get weird names at my office, like of like shipper names. And I happen to be looking at my old emails to find some information. And I still think it's so funny. One of the names I got that I had in one of my shipments was a guy named Tushin Tugs. I wish I could remember the full name, but it was Tushin Tugs. And Shinobi's asking, who's your favorite character in Venture Brothers and why is it Dr. Mrs. the Monarch? I do love Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. I would say she's my favorite. um, I think she definitely has a lot of personality and character. She's like the one character that feels like she really, throughout the, no matter like what setbacks happen, she's one of the characters that will always come out on top. She knows how to work a situation. And also, she gets a lot of fun costume changes. She gets her little monarch outfit. She gets her little nurse outfit. She gets her past outfit of being like the Miss Moffat. Some other party outfits. Um, So she's got some looks, and I also just like her personality and attitude. I think I said before a cosplay that I want Froggy and I to do sometime is the Monarch and Doctor and Mrs. the Monarch. And Shinobi's favorite is Henchman 21, also a good choice. I also like Henchman. I like how he also has a ton of character growth compared to like anybody else in the series. Um, I also feel like talking about outfits. I think like Hank and Dean at least have a couple character like costume changes. Like when they get older, they have some like better outfits. He gets like this nice jacket. I like the jacket. I hate what happens to I think Hank's the blonde one. Ari, are you familiar with Venture Brothers?
I've seen a few episodes. My friend's been chatting me up about watching the whole thing, and I really like the art and I really like what I've seen of it, so
Hmm.
eventually I think I will give it an entire watch through.
Yeah, I think you have time. They're gonna make a movie that I think it's gonna like end the series officially. So
Yeah.
as long as you watch it before the movie comes out, even if you don't watch it before the movie comes out, you do have the time to do so, and you'll be all caught up to date by the time it comes out. I
Excellent.
Yeah, and we're talking about stuff like we watched it recently and now we can't fucking remember shit. I watched like within the last year or so. I watched Venture Brothers after watching some clips because that's just how I consume media. I get recommended clips on YouTube and I eventually will watch the series. And
Nice.
it's that's just how it is now on this bitch of an earth. And like I was actually going through some because I was recommended Venture Brothers clips again, and I was thinking to myself, wait, does this happen at this time? When did this happen? I don't remember this, and I don't remember that. So I was like kind of refreshing myself on the Venture Brothers wiki, like what goes down. I'm like, how do I not remember like this little detail here or there? Um, what a good show. Uh, and let's not forget about Scare Bear. Yeah, I wonder what the deal is with that. And Shinobi says they like Dean, which is the brown hair one. I keep forgetting them, but yeah, Dean is the brown hair, Hank is the blonde. Hank rose to be my favorite between the two. Yeah, I honestly hate that in sorry if there's spoilers. I mean, this show's been out since forever, like for a while. So, I will be talking about things if you haven't seen it, too bad. Ari specifically. But I think Hank one of the worst things is like Hank finally like finds a girl that he's interested in and they date and it's like, the affection is returned but only because like she thinks that he's like kind of funny and charming and goofy, and then the moment that someone more capable kind of steps into her life, she like abandons him and like cheats on him, and I hated that. I was like, Hank doesn't deserve this. Like he is kind of like a dummy, but he doesn't deserve that. That wasn't fun. I didn't like that. But it just proves that maybe Hank can find someone better. I also like how
Ooh,
this
just
yeah, like I also hope that like the show kind of like makes you think oh, like Hank and or like one of the brothers is going to be a bad guy, the other guy's going to be a good guy. Like you never know what's going to happen in their futures. I doubt we'll ever really know. I don't think the movie is going to wrap that up unless they do like a flash forward near the end of it of like this is what happened to them at the end of the day. Um but I feel like Hank's kind of on the way to being. I wonder who's going to be a hero or villain. I feel like Hank's going to be the villain and like Dean's going to still try and be a good guy. Who knows? It could go either way. Everybody watch it. I don't know if I've heard the theory of Scare Bear. I don't remember a lot from like I need to like rewatch the last few episodes, I think, cuz I remember a lot and yet I feel like I there's so much I've forgotten. Um Ari, that face, that pose.
simply wringing the guy's neck. Nothing
Oh
he
my
can do.
god, he's so dead. I love that it's so detailed and then bleh.
Just gotta, sketch it in real quick so I know what's happening.
I love it. Like that is absolutely the mood. And Crusher Can says, "It is Wednesday, my dudes." Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Um. Oh, and we got Nya speech 3 minutes. Thank you for notifying me. I don't know why it doesn't tell me. I need to be like I. Okay, hold on. So, Ari, if you'd like to, you gotta talk like a cat, Nya, for 3 minutes.
It's none of your
It's
business when
Nyan
it's time
time.
to nya.
It's
When it's
Nyania
time
business.
to.
If I want a Nya, I'll fucking Nya if I want to, and I'll
We can nya if we want to. We can leave your friends behind.
your your Nyakama. That's some Japanese wordplay humor for all y'all out there. Nya. Ugh, I love being a cat. And Crush Cannon does not like the collector. That's why we're drawing us beating him up. Yeah, friends. Nyakama, or what's another good nya word? Y'all already don't know because I don't. Yo. Y'all. Super nya. I feel like, okay, like you have to like replace a word in like a movie title with the word nya. How would that go? Or like work it in somehow.
Hmm.
This is just really, really stupid shit, okay? Like Pulp Fiction. How would you do for that? Um, what's cat? I don't know.
Pulp Fiction. Pulp.
Fiction. Die Hard,
Yeah.
die nya. Die nya.
Die, yeah.
Die nya or die trying. Um, there will be blood, there will be nya.
There will be. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah.
Raging Bull, Raging nya. The Nyashing Redemption.
Oh no.
What else would be good? The Nya of Nya Street, that one's not so good. Saturday Night Fever. um, I like, there will be Nya a little too much. What else would be good? Um, Nyardo and Snyaske. Ah. Also, Crusher, you're not annoying. Don't you worry. Ah. Some like it yacht, or some like it nya, instead of some like it hot. Hard days nyite. Let's see, what else would be good? North by Northwest. Oh, it's stupid. Close Encounters of the Nya kind. Also, 3 minutes is up. I hope that for once I actually made it worth it.
I think so.
That's probably been my best Nya timer yet. Niet, but that's actually Russian. That doesn't work that way.
Niet.
Niet. I am Russian cat girl. I niet.
Thank goodness.
Oh, I can't. I don't know enough Russian to be able to keep that going. Oh dear. I should have learned Russian when I had the chance. I let it slip me by. And now we'll never know what my sisters say behind my back. They don't do that. They're good kids. Fun fact, I have two sisters that are bilingual and they speak Russian and English, and it's very impressive.
Damn.
Can't do that. And they're like young. They grew up with that stuff. Any of you out there bilingual or know or are fluent enough in another language? Oh, I didn't see New York earlier. I'm sorry. I feel like no one acknowledged that I said New York earlier, and that's a travesty. It is a tragedy. I did not see it, but now I did. That is good. Shinobi says your sisters are bilingual. Good for them. Hashtag pride. Damn, I got. Oh, first time chat from Pink Miss 542. This is a friend of mine. Hey, beautiful lady, your voice sounds entrancing, and I dare say sexy, just so you know, miss ya. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
If I ever catch a night where Pink Mist is streaming, I'd love to send you all her way. She plays games on Twitch, I believe. Well, thank you for popping in, Pink Mist. I'm so glad you did. If you want to, what we do here is you put in a doodle request into the redeem feature down there, um, for the like redeeming points, and there's a chance if I have time tonight that I get to it. We are 30 minutes until 10, so we'll see how far we get. Right now I'm drawing this rainbow lad, and I'm drawing myself as the rainbow lad, rather. Oh, I'm so excited to see this finished, Ari. Oh, I love it. Love all the hijinks we can get into here sometimes. Especially like the weirder the fun, not the weirder the art gets, the more fun the art gets, I want to say. Cuz I feel like there's some nights where I'm like I'm not doing like, not that I don't know, not that I'm doing like good or bad art, but there's some nights where I feel like we can get more creative, or I'm not even saying we, I'm saying I feel like all my guests that come on here and draw with me, Ari, Hugo, Wazzy, Froggy last time, Lids, etc. Um, Bits was here once or twice. Uh, Everybody else, and then there's me, and I'm just like, how? I'm not meaning to talk myself down. That's not what this is. But there are some nights where I'm more, happier with what I've drawn than others, which I feel is like common for an artist in general. And
Oh,
I also like seeing like fun stuff everybody else draws. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere with that.
I'd like to announce that Butter is screaming since I have my headset now. I
Oh my
don't think
god,
it picks
wait.
up on background noise,
No,
but
Butters! Wait, no, I have to do it again. Butters in the house.
he's just one Butter.
Well, Butter in the house then.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not the South Park character. He's just one Butter.
I forgot. I forgot that there's a South Park character named Butters. I don't watch the show.
Oh, I don't either. I just know that he's a little guy.
Oh my god. I think Froggy showed me like a Butters clip this weekend. What is this? Is this one of those times where where someone says zeitgeist? No. Imagine, but like Butters like hops, like the Butters from South Park hops out of the screen and just says, "I'm
One
your cat
fear.
now."
No, I don't want him.
Butters can stay home, not the cat, the character.
Yeah. Like I didn't invite him. He needs to get out of here.
Like a vampire, he can only come in if you invite him in.
Exactly.
Butters, the little vampire child. I don't know South Park. You know what? That's my new headcanon. Butters is a vampire.
Nice.
I know nothing about South Park, but that's how it is now. And if you tell me I'm wrong, that's okay. But just so you know, I'm right.
Excellent.
I love this. I feel like I don't think I've drawn this specific one before, but I feel like I've seen him before. This particular character. Um Oh, we got a redeemed hydrate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot to put uh to um to put ice cubes in my freezer. So I've been doing this stream with only 4 ice cubes. And that is too few ice cubes, too many. Crusher Can says there's a Canadian wood chopper that I love. Need me a Canadian wood chopper girlfriend. Ooh. Oh, Butters is the Canadian wood chopper? God, I am slow today. Oh my. I was recommended actually a South Park thing recently, and it was like an episode where they have a character named Misconduct, which, fun play on words. I'll give him that. Um, and she has like a vocal quirk where she goes, I can't tell you what it was. It was something like, how like they have that one
Oh
teacher that
yes, I TikTok's
okay.
been like showing me South Park clips over random shit lately. She goes, oh yeah, or
Yeah, yeah, like she
something.
does the same kind of thing that the teacher does, and he like it's a thing where they're going off about like, misconduct in the workplace, and he's having like a crush on literally the person. Um I guess in that moment you really shouldn't have, because that's, at least in that moment, she's one of the coworkers. So like
Yeah,
she's your what do they call it, like a like seminar lady.
like your HR person.
Yeah. And like, so it is a little inappropriate, I guess, but it's not that bad. But I was watching it up until the scene where they're just like doing their vocal quirks at each other back and forth, and I was like, okay, I've seen enough. I'm done. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like when I was younger, I feel like I held like The Simpsons and Family Guy and like South Park and stuff in this like kind of like weird like contempt, like, oh, these are just dumb adult shows and they're gross and their humor's stupid. But like the older I get, the more I just don't care anymore, and I like don't mind watching clips of it. Like I'm okay with it now.
Yeah.
I definitely like botched this outfit a little bit, but I think I've got the general gist of the idea. And I'm not gonna give her the full helmet. I'm just gonna give her like the idea of his visor. Very Sailor Moon. Actually, what this reminds me of, any of you ever here seen or familiar with Cashern or Cashern Sins? Ari, are you?
I am not.
Okay, so Cashern Sins is like a Tetsunoko property, like a hero thing, and he literally like, this is his helmet. Like literally, what I'm drawing right now is kind of like how he looks. Like he'll have like a helmet, and then you see his eyes, and he'll have like the V-shaped visor on the top of the helmet, and he's able to like, I think he's able to cover his eyes. I forget, but now I'm literally just drawing Cashern practically. Uh, he's also got a very similar like kind of outfit with a C in the middle. And I mean, all these Sentai shows eventually like kind of start looking like each other. Oh, he also got a cape. Um, but I'm just like, literally, this is Cashern, or I think it's more accurately pronounced Kashan. I love Cashern. I have the live action film. It's got a little Hikaru Utada song at the end, little music video, and it's got these terribly but hilariously done 3D rendered robots that are just repeated one after another to make it look like a giant robot army. Cashern Sins was also good. I want to rewatch it. And oh, Wazi's here. Hello. We got a redeem stretch and a hydrate. Thank you. Hold on. Um, I definitely did the arm funky. That's like got the pose with the fist, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. I think the overall thing looks pretty decent. So we're gonna go with that. But yeah, if you haven't watched Casher and Sins, highly recommended. The same person who I think designed the character designs for Casher and Sins, also designed a season of Precure, and also I think Magical Do Re Mi. Um, and also a show about anime versions of Galileo and Isaac Newton. Um, and they teach you about the laws of physics and everything and gravity, but it's an anime. That's like gags and stuff. It's goofy. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of color because obviously it's a rainbow character. Something about the red being here is weird to me. There we go. Gold. Ugh. I love how edgy this looks, Ari.
Thanks.
It's only the line art, but I feel it. I feel like I'd like to do a more finished version of this Bananion someday. feel like she deserves it. Oh, there's also like rings. Oh, that's why it looks like that. I fucked up the arm, but that's okay. The rings aren't supposed to look like that. I've only just now realized, but this is a Bananions version, so it's fine. What he looks like now. I think if it's currently 9:39. Okay. I'm gonna see how much I can color of this and then try and get another one in. You know what, maybe I'll just do a quick color of this after the stream, because I feel like because it's a rainbow outfit, it deserves to be colored. I hate leaving things uncolored. Every time you see me not do something colored, I wish I could. I want to do things time, but tonight I tried to give myself time to do some coloring. All right, I might screw around with color later on this one. I want to just jump to another request. Let's see. Who have we not done yet tonight? I guess I'll do Cream the Rabbit holding a gun with a very far away Shadow the Hedgehog giving his approval. Okay. Let's see. I saw somebody draw Cream the Rabbit earlier today, I think. There was like a comic or something. She's got a really cute design. I really wish we saw more of her. And by that I mean I should consume more Sonic related media. Okay. Holding a gun. Okay. How would she hold a gun? If you were Cream the Rabbit and you had to hold a gun, how would you hold it? Like a normal person holding a gun? Or someone who doesn't know how to hold a gun?
She's a master, obviously.
I'm thinking like part of me is like I should draw her like she's like got like her one eye closed, one eye down the barrel, you know, like sight line or whatever. Hold on, I should draw the pose first. I'm jumping the gun. Okay. As always, let's see. I need a gun pose. Pose? It kind of looks like because you don't have his bot, like you're working on the other character's body right now, Ari. For a second there, it looked like he was holding a mirror up to himself. Like he's admiring his Super Saiyan hair.
I would if I were a Super Saiyan.
It's just like one of those things where like if you were in the opposite sex's body, what would you do? And everybody's like, oh, you know, look at yourself. This is different. If you were able to Super Saiyan, which makes total sense. Immediately I thought of that one movie where the characters swap bodies and communicate to each other through notes. That's the one that's gonna be the next movie by that director is gonna be about a man who is transformed into a chair and the woman who falls in love with him while he's a chair. And there's also an evil magical talking cat, which at least while the trailer's out and you don't really know much about the characters quite yet, I feel like the cat's my favorite character. And I know that the cat seems evil. And I'm a little upset by that, but I'm also like...
Why are they always doing cats dirty?
Right? Cats are always like the evil spirit, like evil cats, black and white, like black cats are evil, like all that stuff. And I'm just like, give them a break. Actually, okay, speaking of cats, this is so stupid. You might have seen this way back or now on Instagram or similar. There's mobile app games that like promote themselves, right?
Yeah.
So a while back, I kept getting notifications. This was like literally by now, I think it's been a little bit more than a year by this point. I was getting notifications for a game called Perfect Tail, like purr, like a cat's purring. And it was getting to the point where I was like, all right, now I gotta know about this. Like, now I really, like, I keep seeing these ads. Now I actually, like, want to know what this is about. So, and Hecklejack says cats are not evil in Sailor Moon. Good. I'm glad. And like, okay, so I start this game up, I play it, and it's actually like one of the most interesting. Like, it still has like the downside of like trying to get you to watch other ads while you play, which to me means that's not like it doesn't feel like a real game when they do that. But like
Yeah.
unlike a lot of other games that do that to you, this game feels like it has so much more to offer. And like you have a house that you have to keep expanding and adding furniture to. Um you keep you get like all these stray cats, you get to name them, and like the more you like help them out with, the more money you earn. um and the cat stuff is like interactable. You get to like wash them, pet them, play with them. It's not like super, it's not like Nintendogs, but it's like better than nothing. And you end up how do I say this, there's like a story mode that you have to keep unlocking with all the stuff that you like get, these little hearts that you obtain throughout taking care of the cats and doing other tasks. And it's like it's actually really fascinating, and you get to like do like you have a little farming thing, you get to cook meals and unlock meals. And
Ew.
they have this event right now for like Valentine's Day, the month of February, where you actually, it's like one of those cooking things where you have this whole table set up, you're getting orders, and you have to like fulfill the orders to in order to earn this item. And the more item, like it's like like a rose, like a white rose, and the more of these white roses you obtain, the more likely you are to get these like other items. And I don't know, it feels more interesting. And there's also like a fake like social app. So certain events will trigger like posts being made on the app, and you get to like interact with them in your own way. Like you can actually comment underneath them and like them, and like if you're the one posting it, like it'll make you post something sometimes when an event triggers, and you get to put the caption. So I never know in those moments what to write. So I'm just like, "Oh, look at me. I made a thing."
Teehee. Ooh.
Like super mundane shit, and like no one else will ever see it, I don't think. Like it's just for you. It's just to gain more points. And I don't know, it's, oh, you also get to dress up your characters. Some of the cats turn into people, so you get more characters to dress up. You also can get dogs onto your property. There's a chihuahua I'm trying to get now. It's just
Ooh.
there, it's so, I don't know, I've just never had a mobile app game that felt so interesting. And the only thing that makes it terrible is that it still tries to make you watch ads. Like if it just didn't have that, it would be honestly a pretty fucking good game. Like just to like, do idly. And I'm not like advertise, like I feel like this is such an advertisement, but it's like I don't know, it's just something that I do to kill time. I don't know if it's a tycoon type game. You do place furniture and stuff though. Um and like, hold on, I see comments about the chair movie up here. Hold on. Uh I think. Or I thought. I don't know. Saw something. I think I missed something. Oh no. Listen, this is from Snake. If I ever had the power to shapeshift, I would shapeshift into any character I like and just go to a cosplay convention. Oh my god, that's the dream. Um, if you could just shapeshift effortlessly. You know, just you don't have to do anything for cosplay. You can just shapeshift and you're done. Be the character. Oh my god, okay, Ari, I don't know if you ever experienced this. You ever did you ever see like on Tumblr or similar, there were people that would like gatekeep, not gatekeep, but there were those two. But like there were people that are like, "Oh, I look like this character. I exclusively cosplay this character. That character is
Oh,
me."
yeah. Unfortunately.
The one I saw the most of that was like when there was like Homestuck discourse
Oh, of course.
and like there was like the Jake English cosplayer.
No.
You remember that?
Terrible memories.
I don't know why. I'm just all of a sudden just talking about shapeshifters. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that guy." Ugh, what fun we have. on the internet.
Is that what he calls it?
That's what I'm calling it. I still have to draw her with a gun. Ugh.
Can't forget that gun.
She doesn't have long enough arms. Or I'm just not used to drawing Sonic characters. So I have to have one arm out here like this holding it. Was there a specific gun she's holding, or can it just be like a? It just says a gun. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw her with like a pistol. I'm thinking too hard about this. Okay. She's got an arm. The arm comes out from her head because it's Sonic. Why not? They don't have necks. It's fine. Okay. There was like the Sonic like make your own Sonic character creator that I think now
Yes.
is like no longer functional because Flash doesn't exist.
Which makes me sad every day.
Oh, I know. It's actually so sad. Um I definitely use that to create like the one Sonic character OC I have. And I think I didn't even realize this at the time, but I met her, the person who made that. And I think she also does like Sonic comics, or she was doing something related to Sonic, I think, like legit. I actually met her at like a New York Comic Con, I think ages ago,
Ew.
and I didn't know that was her. And I fucked up her hand. Um and I bought like it wasn't even a Sonic related thing I bought from her. It was a Full Metal Alchemist line art print of uh the brothers. And like
Love it.
and I'm just like, wow, I bought something that wasn't Sonic related from like one of the DeviantArt Sonic artists of all time. You know what? I can't draw. I'm fucking up Cream, so I'm just gonna give her circle hands. Ooh, pink.
Yeah, I'm just gonna color with what I got.
I like that though. That's a nice color. Nice pink. Heck,
Oops, nice pink.
yeah, nice peach. Hecklejack says you should try Cookie Run Kingdom. The game is lore, voice acting, and doesn't force you to watch ads. It's free. It's all like the game you just mentioned. Yeah. And Shinobi says, when in doubt, circles. Yup. This is Cream on top of being able to learn how to hold a gun, which also the gun doesn't look right either. It's that time of night, folks. It's the time of night where guns don't make sense. And she's just got noodle arms now. She's a little bet spaghetti. Or wait, I need to draw a gun the way it's supposed to be drawn. Ugh, this is killing me. Hold on. I don't even care much for guns. I had like a thought earlier today. Like the news is talking about, not to get like serious or anything, but the news is talking about gun violence and like, or some other thing that somebody said today made me think about this. And I was like, imagine that someday someone like me who never wants a gun in her house says like, kids go hide, I gotta go get mom's gun.
Oh my.
But I'm like, where, like, what? You know how there's like multiple universes or whatever out there? Like, that's a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a universe out there where I would actually have a gun and like I'd want to use it. That's like a person who's a stranger to me. But I'm sure it exists. How wild and wacky America is.
That's one way to describe it. Single tier. It's so crazy.
America, America.
Oh
Da, 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 something like that. All right. There's Cream. Oh shit, it's already 9:50. Hold on. I gotta draw Shadow. Fuck. Where's my Shadow? The hedgehog. Oh, thank God that Shadow's one of the first results that pops up if you don't specify. Um. All right. I'm gonna draw a really quick. Here, wait. Hold on. A really quick Shadow. Where is your line art, girl?
She's astral projecting.
she's moving around at the speed of sound, you know?
Yeah.
And then a very odd looking Shadow the Hedgehog in the distance. I wonder if I've ever actually drawn Shadow the Hedgehog. You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever drawn Cream or Shadow the Hedgehog before. I've only ever drawn like Sonic and Tails, and I've attempted Knuckles. I feel like I can't say I've drawn Knuckles properly because I feel like I just haven't. And he's just like nodding his head, like, yeah, that's my girl. She's so good at holding guns with her circle hands.
She is. She's the only one.
The only, the one, the chosen, the most amazing. I guess it's starting to get to that time. Before we start going through what we've drawn, Ari, I'm gonna let you finish yours up to a point, whatever you feel comfortable with, obviously. But if you guys want to start thinking about someone for me to raid, I'll take some suggestions um, after we go through everything. Oh, that's right. He's got the. Give him like a little belly. Oh. Anybody fun streaming tonight? Anybody fun? Not gonna put up a fight.
Oh, you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um. Okay, he's gonna not be a blob head anymore. Hold on. And he's got the ears. There's Shadow. A very quick one, but not
Beautiful.
that bad. Oh wait, I guess I have to draw his other hand. Hold on. He's missing a glove
You lost it.
in the war.
Good.
There, he's got one gloved hand. The other one's hidden underneath his hairy little chest. There we go. Oh, I love the colors that you choose. Um. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get out of that. Oh God, we have so many people streaming all of a sudden. I do see Harwick because I did end up following them the last time. Excuse me. We have Harwick. I'm just looking at people that I follow. Harwick, Galatita. I'm sure I didn't pronounce her name right, but we saw her doing the pixel stuff before. We have Matt playing Elden Ring. We have Savvy Avenue playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters. High Risk. And let's see. Little Bonsai Boo gaming streamer. That's a new one, I think. And Shinobi saying, I love all T fanfiction comics of Shadow being a good brother slash stepson to Cream. For a second, I thought that was a recommendation of someone to raid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Decruz, if I don't get to one, don't you worry. I do give back the points for redeems that didn't make it. And you can always request it again the next stream if that's all right with you. Eventually, there's always going to be at some point. But like I said, we try and I at least try and get through, and I believe a lot of people I stream with do the same. They try and get through at least one request for everybody. Yeah. So yeah, if anything, if not tonight, the next time. Ari, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Okay. Would you? So actually, you know what? Let me do the smart thing. We're gonna go through everything. I'm gonna save this. We have Cream with a gun and Shadow looking on. We have what's this character again?
Teen Gohan.
Teen
Super
Gohan.
Saiyan 2.
From Super Saiyan 2 specifically, strangling the collector from the owl
These things
house.
happen.
It happens, right? Before that, we did. Let's see. Oh, where did my lair go? There she is. I'm probably gonna do a quick color of this before I put it down, but for now, I'm gonna save it. I did Bananions in a very specific Common Rider outfit that was kind of a tongue twister, which again was. Can I find it? Zenkaiser from Kikai Sentai Zenkaiser.
Hell yeah.
And
All those things.
all those things, that whole thing. Uh, Harry, what did you do before this one? Yeah. We have Matt drinking a hamburger smoothie with a lot of ice, crushed ice. And we have
Hiden from Naruto going boo.
he does not approve. Then we have Parappa the rapper with a vape. Did you do one before?
We get it out of here.
There it is.
Then we have loose Amity fusion.
I do like that. I like fusions are fun. You know those things that people were doing a while back that was like you take three different anime characters and you kind of or characters from franchises and you kind of like splice them like
Oh
individually and then the
yeah.
center. I never participated in that and I wish I had. I don't know who I do though. And then this is one of the ones I did at the beginning. This was Hacklejack's little fanfic request of sorts of
So much happening, love it.
I know. I always feel like whenever if I ever miss a Hecklejack one of like one of these wild and complicated ones, I always try and do it by the next one. Um we
Fun.
have the character from that one pizza spaghetti video game getting scared by a ghost. It's the ghost from Molly McGee. And she's hanging out with her adoptive mother, in this case Wazzy, and Wazzy's husband, the vending machine from the fanfic. And Wazzy, if
You
you're still
know.
here, sorry. And then we had some warm-ups. Some warm-ups. I did the character from Iruma, dressed up as a character from Boku no Hero because they had similar hair. And Eri,
Is
it,
just taking a little nap.
which is what I assume you're going to be doing after the end of the stream. Taking a little, hopefully longer than nap, hopefully sleep.
20 minutes, that's all I get.
The 20 minutes. Um, I think, because this is someone I don't think we've rated yet, I'm going to take D. Cruz's suggestion of, I think it's Little Bonsai Boo. Is that, I'm assuming that's how, hold on a second. The whole name is spelled. Bonzi Boo.
Bonzi.
Let me just double check that. And I will send y'all there in a second. Is it Bonesy Boo? Like Bonesy? Hold on. Bonesy Boo. Okay, let's try it. Let's see if it does it correctly. Yes, the raid has been created. Give it a second. It's loading up. And I hope you all have a great night. We are raiding now. And